Well, greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back once again for the very first time to the Thoughts and Crap Show, where today, as per usual, it's your host Anjo here with part 19 of Sekiro, the complete series. Hope you guys are all having a great day today, and on today's episode...
Hey there, friend. Still have some...
Hey there, friend. What's going on, friend?
Until next time, friend.
Oh, yeah. And on today's episode...
The divine. You saved him.
That has nothing to do with me.
It does. You have my thanks.
The shadow in your eyes. It's become a shade lighter.
What?
No matter. So, you need something?
Sorry, I did not mean to skip that first part. Let's see, we got Spiral Spear. We need to start getting some of the other upgrades. Could get that one. Could get that one. Could get that one. We basically just need cash. And I don't particularly care about most of these. We could get the Phantom Kunai. Honestly, I've never really used this one that much. From what I remember, it's just not as good as Gouging Top. But I do kind of want to fast track getting the Lazulite Shuriken. I mean, we don't have a lot of the things, but you know, eventually we're gonna start getting some of those things like Lump of Grave Wax, Adamantite Scrap, that sort of thing. This would be very helpful actually for some of the things we need to get, but we need this. We don't have that. So that means we're gonna need these, and we're gonna need these two. So we need is scrap iron and black gunpowder for these. It's not bad. How much cash do we need? 244. Okay, so we need 1,000. Oh, that's easy. I'll just use yeah, we'll just use heavy coin purse.
Another towel?
Cause heavy, right, that's not what I meant. Bulging is what I meant.
You need?
Alright, we'll get some of these. We'll get bam. I mean, yeah, I don't really care about Sparking Axe as much. Like, this is going to be helpful. Against... I mean, I guess I can just tell you guys right now, because it kind of tells us a loaded umbrella. It's my first recording of the day. I forgot to do the Sekiro narrator voice. A loaded umbrella emblazoned with a purplish blue phoenix. Cause spirit emblems to use. When spread open, it will protect against attacks from all directions. Hold it out while moving to protect from light attacks. And that's pretty standard, but this part is important. The blessings of the Phoenix fill the umbrella, preventing damage from apparition-type enemies. Now, why that's important is because essentially the apparition-type enemies are like the ghost-ish kind of things. So you have kind of the purple attacks, I guess, from things like that one mini boss I skipped and like the headless enemies and stuff like that, which creates terror buildup with a lot of their attacks. So this kind of blocks that. Because terror is this game's, I guess, like curse, basically, like that classic Dark Souls
Another
thing
out.
of it's just instant death if it builds up completely. So yeah, definitely something we want to avoid. But on the last episode, we beat Genichiro, so we have 3 skill points? Oh, I was saving... Right. I was saving for this. Most Virtuous Deed. Either that or the healing increase, but I'm like 90% sure we're pretty good on healing for now. And we're actually not going to be fighting anything for a little bit because we have some story stuff to do first, since we did just beat Genichiro, and that's like kind of a main story thing. So this is where we left off. Castle Tower Lookout. But yeah, I once again made some adjustments, so hopefully the recording quality looks pretty good. And I think I fixed the audio issue thing, so it wasn't like super prevalent, but it was happening every so often where we would have like some audio distortion. And I wasn't sure what was causing it, but I think I fixed the root problem. And again, it wasn't happening like super often, but it happened enough to where I was kind of upset with it. I mean, even if it just happens once, I'm kind of, you know, not happy about it. So, yeah, Emma alluded to something. She was about to start saying something, and then, like, Genichiro got up again after we took him out and was like, resurrection. And she was like, the rejuvenating waters. Yo, girl, is this too close? You good? How you doing? She's, Emma's great. She's so great. Unfortunately, with the Niger monocular, like, you can't, like, the game auto blurs, unfortunately, for... It's hard to get a good look at people sometimes. Oh, there we go. Yeah, she's, yeah. She's very easy on the eyes, as they say. Like, her hair, dude, it's, like, wonderfully detailed. It's kind of amazing. She's got that, like... And you can see, she's, like, kind of smiling a little bit, you know? She's, like, hey, like what you see. But yeah, it's kind of weird because, like, from this side, it's, like, super clear. But you try to, like, get a look straight on or from the right side, and it's not. And I don't know why. It's, like, it's kind of weird. It's kind of like in Elden Ring. Oh, there we go. It's kind of like with Millicent, how, I mean, for her, like, narratively, it kind of makes sense because, like, she's missing her arm on one side and just one side of her body is, like, kind of messed up. But yeah, it's kind of the same thing, like, where you can't really get a good look from one side, and she can't get a good look at you from one side, but the other side, like, is totally clear. So I don't know if she has a similar issue where like her left eye is just kind of messed up. My right eye is kind of messed up. So I don't know, maybe it's actually Wolf. That would make sense narratively, like his left eye is good, but his right eye is messed up a little bit. I don't think we can get a good look. Yeah, I mean, he's got a scar over the left eye, but like the dragon heritage crap is like on the right side of his head. Which you can kind of also indicate like with his hair kind of a thing. Like a lot of hair on his right side is like all grayed and white and stuff, but that's not like really graying kind of a thing. That's like the rest of his hair is like normal. Like it's a little bit peppered, but it's like kind of black, you know, but yeah, the right side of his face. So I wonder, is it actually Wolf? Like he can see better from the left side. That's what, and it's weird too, because like when he uses it, you can kind of see like, I mean, he does it real quick, but it's fairly obvious. Like he's using the monocular on his left eye. Like it's a monocular, not binoculars. Yeah, I'm just, she looks great. Looks really good.
At long last, I've managed to fulfill my master's orders. I give you my thanks.
Who exactly do you serve?
Ishin Ashina. I am a doctor in the service of Lord Ishin.
Why were you ordered to help me?
Lord Ishin has no desire to use the power of the dragon's heritage. That is why he...
He tried to help Lord Kuro escape Ashina.
Correct.
The message I found in the well, that was your doing?
Also correct. My duties have concluded. But there's someone I think you'd like to see. Lord Kuro is downstairs. There's someone Lord Kuro...
Okay, so did we already... Okay, we already did that. I wasn't sure if we... Because Genichiro counts as one of the battle memories. It's been a little bit since I recorded, so... Did not remember. Those are giant freaking stairs, man. Like, each stair is like... What is that, like... Like, almost 3 feet? Like, 2 feet at least? Or 0.6 meters. Excuse me. Okay, so there's not a lot down here, but... Or at least there's not a lot we can do right now. I think there's an item back here. Yeah. We can open this, which kind of opens a new way, not really. It's just to kind of emphasize, like, oh hey, there's a marker right here. It's kind of like an easier way to show the player where to go in a more direct fashion. But we got a shinobi shortcut here. And this is not really a shortcut I think I'm gonna use, but... Haha! We are back at the temple. Which is kind of cool. And yes, this has been here the entire time. However, if you come here earlier, you can't use this. It's a one-way thing, basically, that has to be unlocked from the other side, but it's another way to go from there to here without a loading screen, so in that sense, it's pretty cool.
I have come for you, my lord.
Yes, you did well to come here.
Let us go. We must leave Ashina.
Wolf, my blood. The blood of the dragon causes men to become undying. The same goes for you.
Yes, my lord.
I wished to save you. I'm sure that I would do the same thing given another chance. However, undying begets stagnation. The immortal oath, the rejuvenating waters, the dragon rot, they all corrupt men, to the point that they no longer live as men. I wish to sever the chains of stagnation bred by the dragon's heritage. Wolf, will you help me achieve this aim?
Yeah, this is one of the few things in the game that, like, I feel like it could have been localized better, but whatever, because these kind of seem like the same thing. But essentially, this is like remembering the Shinobi code. It's weird because sometimes they call it the Iron Code, sometimes they call it the Shinobi Code. And this is like what Owl told you, like a long time ago. Like, your father's word is absolute, second is your master's, and blah blah blah. And so, whatever, that's Owl. Like, who cares? You know? Like, of course, like, I'm gonna help Kuro, obviously. Like it doesn't, and I don't think it even matters which one we pick right now, honestly, because, like, I'm like 99% sure on this.
I cannot. To protect you, the divine heir. That was the duty my father entrusted to me.
How many times have you died and come back to life for my sake? 2, 3 times? Or perhaps a number so large that it cannot be counted?
As it was for the purpose of defending my lord, the number does not matter.
I do not wish to bind you to an eternity of undeath. Wolf, join me in my quest to sever the ties of immortality.
As you wish.
Thank you, loyal wolf.
Yeah, see, it happens anyway, so.
If we are seeking to sever the immortal ties, I know a good place to start. Wolf, look at this.
Immortal Severance Text. A book from Kuro on the art of severing ties from the dragon's heritage. With the dragon, same thing. It looks old, the binding is torn, and several pages are missing. Excuse me, ooh. Herein describes the means to perform the rite of immortal severance. Beyond the Fountainhead Palace, locate the sanctuary and imbibe the tears of the holy dragon of the divine realm.
It's an ancient record that was kept in Ashina Castle.
Sacred dragon tears from the divine realm.
Yes, it is my belief that with the dragon tears, it may be possible to sever the dragon's heritage.
But the divine realm? How do we...
I know. Wolf, that incense burner over there, it belonged to a person of interest. Take a look.
Yeah, okay.
Is there something special about it?
I'm told that long ago, there was another divine heir living here in Ashina Castle. His name was Lord Takeru. This incense burner belonged to him.
Where is he now?
He died a long time ago, apparently. Wrapped in the aroma of the fountainhead, I returned to the divine realm. Those are supposedly the words he left behind.
You're saying the scent of the fountainhead is the key to reaching the divine realm?
That is my belief. Wolf, let us discover the truth together. Now, as to how we begin our search. I am certain some of Lord Takeru's books remain in this castle. Books that he collected in order to find the Divine Realm. I will search for them.
In addition to finding a way to reach the Divine Realm, might we also look into how we might sever the immortal ties?
A fine suggestion. Talk to Ishin. If anyone knows the answer, it is him. Wolf, come with me. Lord Ishin is not within this castle citadel. I'm told he is recuperating in one of these watchtowers. However, the path to his watchtower is closed. His health is a little...
How do I get in?
On the roof, there's a path patrolled by the Nightjar Ninja. It's intended for shinobi, but I imagine that won't be a problem for you.
I've heard the Nightjar use smoke signals as landmarks.
Yes, so if you follow their smoke signals, you should be able to reach Lord Ishin, and you can use this window to reach the roof.
My lord is not in this castle keep. He is in one of the separate watchtowers, but Lord Ishin is not well. Which is why entry into his tower is not allowed. My lord is not, but Lord...
Find Lord Ishin, and ask if he knows how we might sever the ties of immortality. He's recuperating in one of the watchtowers outside this castle keep. Reach the roof from that open window. I entrust this task to you.
About the Divine Heir's life,
Yes?
there is something I wish to ask.
Before that, sake.
What?
You earned it. Take it.
Unrefined sake. A bottle of cloudy, unrefined sake given by Ishin. Sake is a drink meant for sharing. This cloudy sake is one of Ishin Ashina's favorites. It has a rich, full-bodied flavor. On the other hand, it has a reputation for getting one drunk too quickly.
My grandson, Genichiro, was bewitched by the rejuvenating waters. You did well to put a stop to that for me. You have my thanks.
I merely followed the code my father taught me.
Ah, the Iron Code of the Shinobi.
I see. So you're the son of Owl.
That boy he found during the rebellion.
Yes.
And your travels brought you here. The bonds that tie us are so deeply amusing. Don't you think, Sekiro?
You're...
So what do you wish to know?
The Divine Heir's desire is to sever the ties of immortality. I want to know how it can be done.
The Mortal Blade. If you had such a weapon, it may be the key to what you are after.
The Mortal Blade?
With it, you could kill one who cannot die through normal means.
One who cannot die.
The Infested, I believe they are called. I have not seen one before, but it said you could stab them through the heart, or remove their head, and they wouldn't die. If the stories are true, they'd surely be quite fearsome. To kill a monster such as that, you'd need the Mortal Blade. The Mortal Blade, it may be the key to what Kuro seeks. To severing immortal ties. With it, You could kill those who cannot die through normal means.
Where is this mortal blade?
I've heard it's held in Senpo Temple. However, they say the mortal blade cannot be drawn.
What do you mean?
I am not certain of the meaning. It's just hearsay. The gates to that temple are closed now, though. Who knows what those degenerates are doing shut away up there in the mountains. There aren't any decent roads leading there.
Here.
Are you offering me the sake I gave you? Delightful. I'll take it. That's the stuff. By the way, how was Genichiro?
What do you mean?
You two crossed blades, did you not?
Uh-huh. To put it simply, he was strong, and he had unusual techniques.
I see.
What exactly is the lightning of Tomoe?
It's a technique belonging to Genichiro's mentor. I'll wager it was quite the sight.
His mentor?
Tomoe. There aren't many masters of the sword like her. To see her fight, it's like she's dancing. When you look into her eyes, you feel as if you're being drawn into the depths of the ocean. I was completely taken by her, and it almost killed me. I've lived a long life, but that was the closest I've come to death. You're leaving, Sekiro, severing immortality. That will be quite the battle. And in battle, the plans and desires of those involved churn endlessly. If you hesitate, you'll be swept away.
And lose the battle.
That's right. Best you keep it in mind. Sekiro, hesitate, and you lose.
Achoo. Achoo. Achoo.
Gunfort Shrine Key. The key to a shrine deep within the Gunfort. The gate behind the shrine's idol is made to be opened. The Sunken Valley clan will shoot any stranger who approaches, and the Snake Eyes guns are particularly feared. This elite group of women are descendants of the ancient Okami clan. Their especially sharp eyes allow them to snipe victims at great range.
This dust is awful.
I have returned.
Oh, Wolf, you're back. Did you meet with Lord Ishin?
I did. He said the mortal blade, it could be the key to severing immortality.
The mortal blade.
It's a sword that has the power to kill the undying. It can be found at Senpo Temple.
I see. Yes, that seems promising.
As you say.
For my part, I hunted for any books that may contain clues about the aroma of the fountainhead. It seems Lord Takeru indeed sought a way to reach the divine realm. So far, I found one piece of relevant information.
What is it?
A flower.
A flower?
First, read this.
Alright, it means actually read. Okay. A note from Kuro, written by Takeru, former heir of the dragon's heritage. It is said that relatives of Tomoe once gathered the fountainhead fragrance and arrived at the palace. You may find a key where the waters of rejuvenation... Oh, yeah. You may find a key where the waters of rejuvenation converge in a deep pool, a white and deeply fragrant flower.
What is...
Lord Takeru left it behind. I was looking for information on the fountainhead aroma and how it relates to the divine realm. There is water that flows from the fountainhead through Ashina, and the book speaks of a white lotus flower that grows where the water pools deeply. It appears to be one component of the fountainhead aroma.
A place where the fountainhead waters pool deeply, perhaps in a deep valley?
Yes, indeed, the sunken valley may be the place. The fountainhead waters should flow into there.
Where is this sunken valley?
It's beyond the woods to the rear of the castle. There's a shrine dedicated to the white serpent deep in the woods. As the name implies, the sunken valley is just below that place. There's no proper path down there, but a man of your talent could navigate it. One part of the fountainhead aroma is a white flower that...
Yes, my lord.
The sunken valley is... There's a shrine dedicated... As the name implies, there's no proper path.
My lord, this is for you.
Could this be? It's a Sakura droplet.
That's...
When the undying pledge of the dragon's heritage is broken, it's said that this remains in place of the oath.
Do you think this one was left behind by Lord Takeru?
That seems likely. Wolf, if you so desire, I can use this Sakura droplet to assist you.
If you should be so kind.
Of course. Close your eyes.
My lord.
Lord Takeru's dragon blood lives on with you.
I humbly accept.
Yes. You may open your eyes now.
My lord.
That was a boon granted by Lord Takeru. Use it well.
Yes.
You're leaving. Wolf, I'm counting on you.
My lord.
Alright. Yeah, I kind of forgot that we actually had to give that to Kuro in order for it to be active, but as you can see in the bottom left, we now have 3 circles for resurrection.
So, you've met with Lord Ishin?
Yes. He thanked me for defeating Genichiro.
I see. To think that Lord Genichiro would go as far as to drink the rejuvenating sediment.
Rejuvenating sediment?
That's what we call a particularly concentrated part of the rejuvenating waters. I'm sure you saw it for yourself. The rejuvenating sediment grants great resilience in one's flesh. One becomes able to withstand blows that would be fatal to anyone else. My mentor Dogen devoted much research to its uses, but all of his works, documents, medicines, everything, were burned and destroyed. I'm not sure who, but I heard one of the senior apprentices was able to salvage some of it, probably Dojun. Did you ask Lord Kuro's thoughts on the matter?
I did.
And?
We've decided to sever the ties of immortality.
I see.
I thank you for all of the help you've given me.
Almost sounds like you're bidding me farewell for good. I've carried out my lord's orders, so I will stay here in the castle. Come and speak to me whenever you please. I will provide my assistance to you as a doctor.
Here, for you.
Oh my. If this isn't Lord Ishin's favorite sake, I'll have some. Delicious. Say something.
There is something I'd like to ask you.
Of course.
Who trained you to fight with a blade?
A blade? I am a doctor.
Yes, but who?
Lord Ishin. But I only have a passing interest.
I do not believe your skill counts as a mere passing interest. Why did you learn?
Well, not to kill people.
What do you mean?
No, I don't have the slightest desire to kill anyone. It's just... I would want to kill a demon if one were to appear.
A demon?
Don't take me seriously. It was only a joke.
Yeah, I don't think that was a joke. And in case you guys don't remember, the whole point of giving sake to the various NPCs that will accept it is because they each have interconnected stories. So depending, and they're all static. So, like, it'd be kind of pointless to give her unrefined sake again because I had just heard the story that she tells. So, essentially, eventually, you want to give all the different types to all the different NPCs that will accept it.
Here.
Oh, this is... this is monkey booze.
Something wrong?
Well, let me try it. Oh, it burns so bad. Let's see. Yes, monkeys. I seem to have a strong connection with monkeys.
You do?
Yes. I was rescued by a monkey after all. You don't believe me, do you? When I was young, I stood alone in the aftermath of a battlefield. I was alone and staring, dumbfounded. I could do nothing, neither cry nor even get angry. Complete shock. And then there was a monkey eating a rice ball.
A monkey. Maybe an ape.
Maybe. Either way, he made it look so delicious. I remember being angry at that, but then he gave me the rice ball. It tasted so good.
What a kind monkey.
Yes, he was a very kind monkey. Master Wolf, it looks as if your brow is less furrowed than before. If only a little. Please, see that Lord Kuro's wish to sever immortality is met. Goodbye.
Alright, cool. Well, that is all the stuff for now. All the story stuff for now. So the other... Wait, actually, there might be one more thing. So let me double check. 'Cause we're pretty much out of time for today, so...
You need?
He doesn't want to talk. Okay. Okay, so we need this before we can get that. And we have this, but we only need this to get that. We need this. So we need more scrap iron. Alright. Well, there's an easy way to do that if we just go to... I was gonna say Hateno, and that's not right.
Another top.
Hirata. Hirata. What's Hitano from? It's from something else. Sho Hirata. Because the guys, the random dudes, in between a state path and bamboo thicket slope, they can drop it. However, let's see, because there are. We might have to completely reload the area, so to fast travel back to it. Which we could just use the shinobi shortcut, but I don't think that counts as completely reloading. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, did I not activate it? Oh.
I must ascertain the secret to the aroma of the fountainhead, so that we may reach the divine realm. I will tell you what I've found so far. Ah, I meant to ask. Did you notice the lingering scent in the incense burner?
That's what it is.
I did not.
I see. Then I suggest you do so at some point. It is faint, yet it makes you feel as though there is still some of the aroma left.
The burner smells faintly of sakura flowers.
My lord, the incense burner.
You smelled it? What did you think?
I did. The smell was reminiscent of sawdust, but also it smelled faintly of sakura flowers.
Oh, so you smelled it too. I felt the scent was much like sakura flowers, but slightly different. What is it, Wolf?
That scent. It reminds me of something.
You've smelled it before.
I believe so. But I can't remember where.
Now that you mention it, Lady Emma said that once long ago, there was a sakura tree to the rear of the castle. Perhaps that is relevant to our search.
There is something I would like to ask you.
Yes, what is it?
The sakura tree behind the castle.
You mean the Everblossom? It is a sakura tree that Lord Takeru brought from his homeland.
So it's a sakura tree from the divine realm.
Yes, it's quite a mysterious one at that. It was constantly in bloom, even outside of spring. However, the Everblossom no longer exists. It withered away.
Why?
There was a person who cut off a branch and took the flowers from the tree. Without its flowers, the Everblossom was unable to survive. Eventually, the entire tree was lost. Goodbye.
I asked Lady Emma about the sakura tree.
You did? What did she say?
The tree is called an Everblossom. Lord Takeru brought it here from the divine realm, but it has withered away and no longer remains.
I see.
However, it is said that someone plucked a branch from the Everblossom and stole off with it.
Who would do such a thing? What's lost is lost. Finding a stolen tree branch? We have no information to go on. Let us gather what we can for the aroma first.
As you wish.
I must ascertain this. I will tell you. So, the ever...
That is but. It is
What's lost? Let us get...
as you wish.
You're leaving. Wolf, I'm counting on you.
My lord.
I'm glad you've come. Master Wolf, it looks your... Please. Goodbye.
It's kind of strange. It's kind of strange because we already have the fast travel points for... Because there's another ingredient, and I can't remember how the game tells you about it, but I guess you're supposed to go get the flower first. Which I think is what we were gonna do anyway, because... Yeah, there's a particular... You can get the items in any order, basically. The other one or the flower. It doesn't really matter. But, okay. So we need that other shinobi tool, though. But we also need iron, I think, isn't what they said? Yeah, iron. So here's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to do the thing, first. So I guess first we really could just go get the flower. They said behind... I always forget which one is which. I think we just need to go back to the gun fort. I think that's why the gun fort key was there. Yeah. Although we could get the Mortal Blade first, I believe. Which would be helpful. Okay. Right? Yeah, that would be helpful. And that doesn't really matter, but we need that as well. So we need the Mortal Blade, we need the flower, and we need the other ingredient for the Fountainhead aroma incense. So what I'll do is let's go back to Senpo Temple, and I'll use the Bell Demon thing because I want better drops. It's kind of the most important thing. The healing thing would be cool, but we need better drops. So, let's go ahead and ring the bell. And we'll go back to Harada Estate. And probably start at Bamboo Thicket Slope just because most of the enemies are facing the other direction. So it'll make it a little bit easier. So in between episodes, I'm going to grind these enemies here. Basically starting from here and going back that direction. And then after we get that 4th skill point and a couple pieces of iron, I think we only need 2. Yeah. Then we'll head to go get the Mortal Blade. Yeah. Sounds like a good plan. And after the Mortal Blade, we'll go get the flower. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today, guys. So thank you very much for being here. Of course, before we get going, it is time for the outro, the special thanks, the updates, all that good stuff. And a very special thank you going out to the amazing people who helped make it happen, the current Farts and Crap Show members, which at the time of recording is Novalis Draconis, Aaron Schick, 97 Johnny Boy, and Big Diary Dump. Thank you so much for choosing to support the show a bit more directly via channel membership. It vastly helps out. Very much appreciate it. And in case you guys are wondering, 97 Johnny Boy has an @ in front of the screen name there because he also has a channel of his own. It's great stuff. Definitely go check it out when you get a minute. And it is a YouTube handle, so that's why it starts with an @ so you can easily navigate there, either just by searching at 97 Johnny Boy on YouTube, or you can go there directly by going to youtube.com/@97 Johnny Boy. Makes URLs, handles make URLs quite a bit shorter and easier, so. But yeah, if you want to be incredibly awesome like these amazing people and get in on all those channel memberships, membership benefits, check out that join button down below. There's also a link in the description, talks about becoming a channel member. In case there's no join button for you, but membership tiers start at $3 a month. It's only 10 cents a day, gets you into all the basic stuff, including getting to vote on the series that get made here on the channel via the Members' Choice Polls. It's a thing we do once a month for a full 7 days over on the membership tab, and that is how all of the series get decided here on the show. So we will have one coming out for January, that's January 2025, and it will be deciding the series that will follow Tears of the Kingdom. So not a retro classic series, like something newer, more modern, that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm not really sure when it's going to be happening. At the very latest, it will be starting January 24th, which is the beginning of the last week of the month. And since they run for a full 7 days, then yeah, it will, whatever has the most votes once we hit February 1st, will become the new series. So again, that's over on the membership tab. Most of the previous Members' Choice polls are also still up. If you haven't voted on them before, please check out those previous ones, leave your votes on them, because even if you're just a member for 1 month, you can vote on pretty much every Members' Choice poll we've ever had, thereby still influencing the content that gets made here for quite some time, because retroactive input on previous polls is considered for future ones. And definitely for the January one coming up, one of the options will be a returning option from a previous poll. But this is an approximation of future announcements from the past, so if you guys want all the announcements as they happen and the bell doesn't work out for you, I totally get it. The bell does not work for me either, but there are 4 other ways you guys can stay up to date. We have the community tab here on the channel, the Farts and Crap Show Twitter, the Bluesky, or the Discord. I always post on all 4 whenever there's an announcement, so regardless of which one of those works for you, you can stay up to date. And links for those are down in the description, also on the channel banner. But that's gonna do it for today's episode. So, thank you all once again for being here, guys. Till next time, take care, and I hope you all have a lovely day.